Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the 2010 Dragon Ball, the annual benefit gathering.
Ladies and gentlemen, honored guests, good evening. It is my privilege to be the co-chair of this evening's event. On behalf of the organizing committee, I would like to welcome all of you to Dragon Ball 2010. Funyinga wa changa loanyin. I can promise you that we have a very exciting evening ahead of us. I know that everyone here looks forward to this with great anticipation to this event each year. Tonight represents the 21st time we have gathered for the Dragon Ball. In times of recession, I'm sure there are many individuals and corporations that might think about pulling back their support for important causes like Yihong. But that does not mean that the need has gone away. If anything, the needs become more acute. Yihong serves 15,000 seniors and their families in 4 long-term nursing homes across the GTA. The waiting list for these homes is among Ontario's longest. Without continued support, Yihong's important services would be at risk. Given generously and responded to ensure that this year's Dragon Ball is a success, and we cannot thank you enough for that. All of you attending this evening have made a real commitment to ensure that Yihong's valuable work continues. It speaks to the wonderful generosity that we see so many of you year after year after year. So on behalf of everyone associated with Yihong, I want to take this opportunity to thank you for your unwavering support. Co-chair, it has been my privilege to work with an outstanding organizing committee. I want to pay special tribute to our friends at the Yihong Foundation, led by Pauline Tong, who have worked so hard to bring us to this event tonight. And of course, this evening could not happen without the 280 unpaid and hardworking volunteers. They are the people that actually make this happen. Thank you for recognizing them. His Worship, Frank Scarpetti, Mayor, Town of Markham, and Mrs. Nancy Scarpetti. Ms. Pauline Tong, President, Yihong Foundation, and Mr. Rick Arnone. Her Worship, Hazel McCallion, Mayor, City of Mississauga, 2006 Dragon Ball Golden Achievement Award recipient, and Mr. Peter McCallion. Mrs. Helen Hayward, Chair, Yihong Center Board, and Mr. John Paul Hayward. Leader, Federal NDP, MP Broadview Greenwood, and Ms. Olivia Chow, MP Trinity Spadina. Mr. Blake Goldring, Chairman and CEO, AGF Management Limited, and Mrs. Belinda Goldring. Dr. Joseph Wong, Founder and Chair of Yihong Foundation, Founder, Chair Emeritus, and Honorary Director of Yihong Center for Geriatric Care, and Mrs. Christine Wong. Mr. Neil Tate, Special Advisor to the Chairman and CEO on Asia on the Bank of Montreal, Member Yihong Foundation Board, 2010 Dragon Ball Golden Achievement Award recipient, and Ms. Susan Thornley. The Honorable Jerry Phillips, Chair of Cabinet, MPP Scarborough Aging Court, and Ms. Ellen Poon, President and CEO, Ellen's Group, Honorary Chair, Yihong Board of Justice. The Honorable Lisa Raitt, Minister of Labor, and Mr. Bruce Wood. Ms. Maureen Sue, Director, Hong Kong Economic and Trade Office, Canada. 2008 Dragon Ball Golden Achievement Award recipient. Honorary Chair, Yihong Board of Governors.
Now, they asked me tonight whether I wanted to MC or be the guy who takes his shirt off and goes on the trapeze. I made my choice, and you're probably thrilled that I did. Yes, there's someone there who's glad I did not take my shirt off. This is an incredible event. This is absolutely huge. How are you people at the far end doing? It's mine. He had a bad tiger. See, you people in the back, you will get that later on. Now, it has been an incredible evening already, and it's going to get even better tonight. We have some very special guests here. Among them, a lady who will represent this country on the Women's Olympic Hockey Team. Cheryl Pounder is here tonight. Thank you for being here, Cheryl.
Thank you very much. Good evening, honored guests, ladies and gentlemen. Happy New Year, and welcome to Dragon Ball 2010. I would like to begin by saying thank you. I know that these are tough economic times, and to see so many of our old friends and new friends together here tonight really warms my heart. Thank you for standing by us and all the seniors we are serving. I don't need to tell you why we gather here every year tonight, but let me give you another reason to support Yi Hong, one you may not have thought of. Well, for all of you, and for me, next year marks a milestone. 2010 would be the first year, would be the year the first wave of the baby boomers will turn 65. Sorry to have to mention that somewhat depressing fact. But if it helps, as a doctor, I would prescribe another glass of wine. Then in 5 years' time, in 2015, there will be more senior citizens in Canada than there will be children under the age of 15. That is unprecedented in Canadian history. It also serves to remind us, providing care for our seniors is not just about honoring the past. It is also about the future, our future. And now I would like to give you another reason to support Yi Hong, and please focus your attention to the screens. Mothers and fathers, they are grandfathers and grandmothers, they are our family, and one day, ladies and gentlemen, they will be us. But while those seniors are waiting, many of them have been fortunate enough to be able to come to our Markham Yi Hong Center's daycare center. Here they can join in on the great programs that Yi Hong provides. But perhaps most important, they get together with old friends and enjoy the fellowship of other seniors. And for the families, it offers a brief respite and the comfort that they know comes with their loved ones, their honored ones, who are among the caring and loving hands. And I'm glad to tell you that our appeal received a good answer this morning. This morning, one of our very strong supporters pledged to give $70,000 to Yi Hong. That covers half of the shortfall. But that also means that we still need to raise that extra $70,000 tonight. With the troubled global economy and the tragic natural disaster such as Haiti in the headlines, the demands on your generosity must seem endless. I must humbly apologize for having to ask of you again. But I'm compelled to make this urgent appeal to you right now. I'm compelled because Yi Hong seniors depend on your generosity and your kindness. I'm compelled because our financial reserves that have carried us through these economic tough times are rapidly depleting. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm compelled to make this special appeal because we simply have no other choice. I beseech you to ask yourselves right now this one very simple question. If I give more, if I dig a little bit deeper, what would be the financial impact on my life? Then consider the impact on the life of a senior who's living in isolation, or a stroke senior whom we may have to turn away. I know this is a heart-wrenching decision which I apologize for asking you to make. But believe me when I say that, I have no choice. 我剛才講，我哋睇到個 video， 我哋有好多義工話佢係支持義康，咁你呢？當然啦，我哋知道我哋1300人今晚響呢度呢，係大家都係支持義康嘅。我啱啱上個禮拜先知道，我哋今年嘅籌款嗰個目標係唔夠嘅。過往我哋嘅咁好嘅成績，就係因為有賴你哋嘅支持，同埋因為我哋有好多好有心嘅員工，而令到怡康嘅服務係響世界上面係聞名。我哋 Markham 嘅耆老日托，首先嗰3年呢係 Trillium Foundation 支持嘅，但係過咗3年之後呢，我哋嘅財政來源係有困難，我哋得唔到政府嘅資助。但係呢一個耆老日托響 Markham 嚟講係一個非常非常之重要嘅 program， 我哋唔想失去呢個 program。所以過去嗰10日，我哋周圍咁打電話揾我哋支持者、我哋朋友，希望佢哋買多台維尼龍煙，希望佢哋係捐多些少錢。
I must say that it goes back now 15 years ago that we became involved in this absolutely outstanding organization. And I recall going for the very first visit to Yihang, and in truth I expected to see a world-class healthcare organization, but what I hadn't really appreciated was the degree to which there was a true cultural sensitivity, which truly sets Yihang well and apart from anything else. I must also say that the element of the ongoing growth and the great demand, as a business person, whenever you know there's great demand, you know that something must be of great value. And there's a dream out there. There's a dream to provide care for our seniors so they can be in a place with care, proper care. They're showing the degree of support and dignity that they all truly deserve. And I can say nothing better than what I've seen at Yihang. It really epitomizes care for our seniors in so many ways. And when I think of those terms and then I apply them to Dr. Wong and his colleagues and what they've been able to achieve in really realizing a vision of providing top-rate care for our seniors, truly, it's very moving, and it's why I can say that our organization is so proud to be partnered with Yihang as they embark on their new exciting ventures into the future. I can say that from a business perspective, AGF has been involved for a long time in Asia. We were the first investment firm with a China fund. We had one of the earlier Asia funds, but we've also got offices in Asia, and we'll very soon be opening an office in Hong Kong. And I can say our past runs deep, our ties today are very strong, and I can say, Joseph, that as you and we continue in the future, AGF is going to be there with you.